off of me.
Your hand.
No, get off of me, bro.
Please give me your hand.
Get off of me. Get off of
You're
me.
being detained. Give me your
Bro,
hand.
no, I'm not, bro. I'm not doing
sir.
nothing wrong. Bro, you bother me. You're fucking harassing me.
No, sir.
Get off of me, bro.
Stop.
Bro, you're harassing me. Get off of me.
your hand.
Get off of me, bro. I didn't
give
do
me your
not
hand.
one thing wrong. Get
me your
off
hand.
of me. Get off of me, bro.
Young man, give me your
Get
hand.
off of me, bro.
Stop.
I'm not doing nothing wrong. Get off of me. Get off of me. Bro, get off of me.
I'm not putting pressure on you.
Bro, get off of me, bro. Bro, I'm scared for my life. Get off of me.
You're gonna get fucking
I am. That's a minor, y'all. That is a minor. He is a minor, you guys. That's a child.
Hey! And everybody else in this store with a phone out, put your phone away.
That's a child. He's a minor.
I get that.
He's a minor, and that was like 8 police officers on him. That's a little boy. I understand you whatever, but that's a child.
I get that. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking about my staff.
I get it, but that's a little boy. He's a little kid.
little boy.
Is he under 18? So he's a minor. That's a minor. Y'all didn't have to do that.
So this video you just saw is of a 15-year-old boy, literally a minor, who was simply out there selling roses. But the store manager at Cycle K decided to call the police on him, claiming that his flowers were damaging property. She said the roses were getting stuck in water bottle cases and causing issues. Now let's take a look at how people are reacting to this, and afterward I will share my own thoughts too.
Hey y'all, so I wanted to just jump on here and give you guys a quick update about the Circle K situation that I posted on yesterday. For starters, I want to thank you guys for sharing it and getting it to all the right places and touching the right people. So for starters, and y'all have to forgive me because I haven't done this before. For starters, the young man, he is 15. So the minor in the video, he is okay. I can't speak to how he is, mentally and emotionally. But he is okay. About an hour after the video, he was released from police custody. He did not go to jail. There were no charges put on him. The store manager, Marie Mims, she retracted her statements about him harassing people and vandalizing property. The police officers did not charge him with resisting arrest or anything like that. If you guys go back and look at the video, there is a Honda dealership that is across the street from that Circle K. They drove him over to that lot and then took off the feet restraints, leg restraints, and handcuffs, and they let him go. Yeah. And another customer witness that was there on the scene brought him to his mother. So he is doing fine. He's fine. There's that. Secondly, so like I said, the store manager's name her on Facebook, it is Marie Mims, M-A-R-I-E, Mims. She recently changed it to Henry Acker or something like that. So there's a lot of back and forth that I'm seeing, so I will keep checking back. But first they said that she was fired, then they said she was transferred. So I don't know which is true, unfortunately, but I will keep checking. The initial officer that had him on the ground in the video, he is on administrative leave pending the investigation. As far as the other officers, I'm not sure what's going to happen with them. I have been in contact with the young man's mother via Facebook. I'm not going to put her information out there. I did let her know, it would be between me and her, and it's up to her if she wants to tell the story or have her son tell his story. Another thing that I saw in the comments, there's a good bit of you that are saying my girlfriend pissed you guys off. So that is my wife, number one. When she made that statement, I don't have time, it was not referring to her not having time to assist the young man. The officer that had him on the ground, we had already had a back and forth. When he made his statement saying, so that means that he can just go around and kill anybody and do whatever he wants, that became a heated thing between my wife and him. And because he was going back and forth, she said, I don't have time. She did not have time to argue with this man. Keep in mind also, I did not get the immediate before or the ending result of this. So there's a lot of things that are missed. The articles, the news articles, Channel 2, Channel 5, I believe, and Channel 4 released articles and statements from numerous people. It's flawed. There's a lot of holes in there. There's a lot of lies in there, unfortunately. But yeah, so she was saying that she did not have time to argue with this police officer, that he wasn't going to budge either way. So a lot of you guys took that the wrong way and ran with it. There's also a lot of you guys that are saying, oh, if I was there, I would have done this and this and this. Why didn't you physically insert yourself into the situation? And the thing is, I have a son and a daughter. I have a 12 and 13-year-old that I need to come home to. As you guys saw in the video, that was a minor, and they were being overly aggressive. They had the police dog in there. They threatened to tase him. They piled up on him. There were so many of us that pulled out our phone and recorded solely for that minor's safety. That was the best that I could do without myself getting physically harmed as well. You guys saw the canine. The canine was inside of the store. At the time when my wife said that she didn't have time, referring to the officer going back and forth, the minor had already been dragged out of the store to the police car. So I recorded so that there weren't any loopholes or any lies. Imagine if we weren't recording. What if that officer decided to say that the minor reached for his gun? Or he had his cell phone at the time and his hands were like this. So if he had his phone in his hand and he decided to pull it from up under him, anything could happen. So I recorded because I felt that was the best thing that I could do. The mother has the video as well. And yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the other officers. I tried my best to zoom in on all of the police cars. They all have numbers on them, so I tried to make sure I had that. Channel 2, Channel 4, Channel 5 have all reached out to me and others as well. Again, I was not the only one that recorded the incident. Also, after I stopped my video, it did not end there. We continued. There was a lot of back and forth between the officers. There was a mental health life coach outside that eventually was able to talk to the young man, because the African-American officer that brought the canine in, he was aggressive the entire time as well. We tried to give the young man water so that he could calm down because it was very hot outside. He kept telling us no. He said he doesn't care that it's a minor, and there was just so much that happened off camera that you guys are unaware of. However, I digress. He is okay. Suggestions for lawyers and all kind of things have been brought to the mother via Facebook. And yeah, so I mean, I had to be smart about what I was going to do, and I wasn't going to jeopardize myself being either attacked by the police dog, being shot, being tased, causing myself to be detained and taken away from my teenagers. You know what I mean? I'm glad that I was there to record, and again, I'm glad that the video blew up the way it did, both here and on Facebook, because again, it got to the right people. Not all of the right people, but it got to the right people, and things did start happening. Also, this is not my situation. This is not my situation. So I don't feel like I can give you guys the all of the answers that you guys are looking for, because this is not my situation. I don't know the young man personally. I don't know the mother personally. And had it have been one of my children and I was not there at the time, I would pray that someone would be there and record the entire situation. You know what I mean? So I wasn't thinking about getting badge numbers and things like that. I was solely thinking, let me record this incident as proof, as evidence that he is not doing anything wrong. And that's it. So that's all I have for you guys. If I find out more things, I will let you guys know. Or you guys can look on Facebook. But don't believe the news articles because they're incorrect. They're flawed, like I said.
By now, probably a lot of y'all have seen the video circulating of the black boy that he was first being tackled at the Circle K store by one cop. And the cop had him down like the boy. He was literally letting him know, like, he feared for his life. He was saying he didn't do anything. He was screaming. I mean, his screams were like piercing. I mean, there was a lady that was filming. She was letting it be known, saying, he's a minor, he's a minor. The cop was not deterred in any way. In rushes 5 other white cops, y'all, on top of him, yanked him up, had his hands pulled back over his head in the cuffs and everything. Just could tell why this young man is steadily screaming, y'all. And the lady on the outside, and then this white lady that works in the store, which you know more than likely she's the one that called the cops on him. They said he poked holes. He was outside selling roses and he poked holes in one of the packages of water. And they said even a customer inside offered to pay for the water and it still didn't matter. My point is that when I saw that they got to that car, that young man, she was still outside recording and they were trying to get him in the car. I mean, he was literally like, oh, he did not want to go in the car. They had to like shackle his feet and everything. And there are these black women, men standing around just gawking at him. Not being no comfort. They could have patted him on the shoulder and said, young man, you know, we're here. We're going to make sure that nothing happens to you. They could have given him some type of comfort, some type of assurance that he had somebody like him that looked like him, at least with by skin color, that was there and was going to ensure his safety, especially in lieu of the things that all of these people I've seen on social media and how cops treat black people especially. So it really pissed me off that not one of them intervened on his behalf and then allowed him to get in the back of that cop car with that white man. I don't give a damn if they went across the street and released him or whatever. It should have never occurred. And it should have never, all over selling roses and poking holes. There was no, you mean to tell me all of these other white suspects and other colors have been caught, and like some people have been saying that, yeah, they picked in the same county, same state and city, picked the doggone white boy up and took him to Burger King after he just committed mass shooting against black people. But here it is, this black boy's been accused. They didn't even know what was going on, just came in. It just goes to show you again, y'all, black people got to fight to prove their innocence about something. But on the outside, you know, while the white people and other races celebrating, you know, innocent until proven guilty. Not against us, though. It was inexcusable, the fact that how they treated him, period. And like I said, it doesn't make, to me, it makes the black cops even worse than the white ones, because then you let them get in the cop with the white doggone dude. You could have even put him in the doggone car with a black person. But you didn't want that, because it just seems like they wanted to create as much havoc and as much distress for the 15-year-olds they could. And I would say, I really hope that his parents follow suit with a lawsuit. I do.
So I saw a video where a kid is being detained. He's a minor. That's why I said kid. Being detained by the police at, I think it was a Circle K. I can't remember the city, but allegedly he was selling roses. He accidentally poked a hole in, like, you know how they had the cases of water stacked up. He accidentally poked a hole in the case, and the clerk, yeah, she is, called the police on him. So in the video, one police officer has him on the floor. He's screaming for his life. He said he don't feel safe. He fears for his life. And out of nowhere comes 3 more officers just manhandling him so terribly. Then they cuff him. They got his arms up to here. Nobody tried to call his parents. You can't hear him. I mean, like, the fact that they arrested him, I just can't even make sense of it. Put him in a police car. He's screaming and crying, and I'm so infuriated. I'm so infuriated that this is still happening, because this administration, the police already feel like they can do whatever they want to do. But this administration has just furthered that. Because why? And not just with the police. That lady felt like she could call the police on him for nothing, for poking a hole in a case of water by accident. He's a minor, a freaking minor. Like, I hope his parents sue whoever his guardian is. I hope they sue the police department. I really do. He's gonna be traumatized. My heart was just like.
In Charleston, the minor that was selling the roses at the Circle K, I felt like all them officers and I had to pile up on that minor boy like that. If he was just selling roses, he wasn't out of line, he wasn't doing nothing to harm nobody. And they brought a canine dog into the Circle K. Hopefully someone contacted the boy's parents. I don't know, but I just feel like it's just way too much going on with these officers, and hopefully the boy is okay. I don't know, but I just feel like they didn't have to pile up on that little minor boy like that. They said they had witnesses and everything, so at least someone could verify, you know, what went down, what happened. But that's the only young minor boy I saw. I don't know if it was other young teenage boys around the perimeter of the Circle K, but that's just my opinion on everything.
So you mean to tell me a kid trying to hustle, selling roses, became a threat worth calling the police on? Because tell me, why did all of those police officers jump on one boy who literally had nothing on him and did absolutely nothing wrong? Watching that video broke my heart, and the way he kept screaming, you could feel how scared he was for his life. No kid should ever have to fear for their life just for existing. Now that's all I have for you today, and if you stayed to this point, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like the video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and of course subscribe to the channel to support the channel. It really means a lot to me. I will see you in the next one. Bye.